Jason's sorrow, Carly's fury, Sasha's shock, Nana's wrath. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers and updates for Friday, January 10. Tease leverage advice, Mama Bear attacks and scales from her eyes. Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, gets some leverage advice, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, inner Mama Bear attacks, and it's like scales have fallen from Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright, eyes. Ava Jerome, Maura West, dressed to the nines, is the picture of elegance as she shares a delightful dinner with Rick at the chic Cafe Sherry, the trendiest venue in Port Charles. Rick, equally stylish, leans closer, hanging on Ava's every word as she passionately urges him to find a way to turn the situation to his advantage. Meanwhile, Ava is still on a quest to reclaim her inheritance from Nicholas Cassadine, Adam Huss. But the plot thickens as Windermere has fallen into new hands, complicating her plans. If they thought their past encounters with the mob were challenging, the new resident could unleash a storm of chaos far beyond their previous experiences. This guy is nothing to take lightly or mess around with. Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, stands in a state of confusion as an accusation is hurled in his direction, the details shrouded in mystery. He responds with a puzzled, "What does that have to do with me?" Is he genuinely unaware of the underlying issue, or is someone trying to pull him into a predicament he desperately wants to evade? His unease is tangible, echoing the time he felt the weight of pressure to delve into Valentin Cassadine's, James Patrick Stewart, financial affairs. In that instance, he had acquiesced, driven by the urgency to find his grandniece, Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez. It looks like deja vu is rearing its head again as Lucy Coe, Lynn Herring, finds herself caught up with yet another dangerous man. This time, however, she's completely oblivious. Jens Sidwell, Carlo Rota, may be even more threatening than Victor Cassadine, Charles Shaughnessy, ever was, and just as ruthless. Rather than engaging in the covert tactics of an undercover agent to pry secrets from a villain, Lucy seems to be relishing a date with Sidwell at Bobby's. Yet he's clearly on edge, sensing her probing questions about his background. With a touch of annoyance, he challenges her, asking what else she needs to know about him. Nina storms into the hospital corridor, her maternal instincts flaring up like a protective lioness or an angry mama bear. She spots Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, and Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, locked in a fierce confrontation, their faces taut with tension and determination. With a piercing glare, Nina strides purposefully toward Joss, her voice a low growl as she warns, "Stay away from my DAG here." The atmosphere crackles with intensity, revealing that Minnie Carly had been in a heated exchange with Willow just moments prior, their unresolved conflict hanging heavily in the air. Earlier, Joss had unleashed her wrath on Willow for daring to appear at GH, especially after Willow had taken Michael Corinthos's, Chad Doyle, children and had an affair with his uncle. Carly is in a secluded corner of the hospital, her voice rising as she confronts Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson. Fury radiates from her as she berates him for his intimate moments with Nina's daughter while her own son was trapped in a raging fire. She dismisses his attempts to express sympathy for his nephew, seeing right through his facade. The hurt and betrayal are etched on her face as she declares that she finally sees Drew for who he truly is, as if scales fell off her eyes. The idealized image she once held of him has been shattered, leaving her with a stark, unfiltered reality. Portia Robinson, Brooke Care, approaches Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, outside Michael's hospital room, offering him some heartfelt advice. That's absolutely the best thing for him right now. Meanwhile, inside, Jason had been with his nephew, grappling with a powerful instinct to shield the young man he helped nurture during Carly's battle with postpartum depression. Portia likely thinks that Michael needs some time to recuperate, a perspective that conflicts with Jason's deep-seated urge to remain at his side. She insists on following the doctor's orders. With a troubling series of suspicious deaths tied to digital haunting the hospital, Jason is resolute in his decision to stay close. Having already lost Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, And witnessing Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, meet a similar fate, Jason is determined to ensure that Michael does not face the same heartbreaking destiny. Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, is enveloped in the lively ambience of the Metro Court when her fleeting moment of peace is abruptly disrupted by heartbreaking news. A whirlwind of shock, grief, and confusion overtaking her as she urgently seeks information about Michael's condition. It's evident that someone dear to her has whisked her away from the Quartermain kitchen for a soothing meal, clearly intending to share this painful revelation with sensitivity. This individual is well aware of the complicated history between Sasha and Michael. With Nina at General Hospital, it's likely that Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, is the one bearing this devastating message. The drama continues to intensify on General Hospital as we dive deeper into the lives of the Port Charles residents. In this Friday's episode, January 10, emotions run high and tensions flare as several beloved characters find themselves facing challenging situations. There are heartbreaks, confrontations, revelations, and devastating truths on the horizon, as Jason Morgan, Carly Corinthos, Sasha Gilmore, and Nina Reeves each struggle with their own personal battles. Let's take a closer look at the key spoilers for this action-packed episode of General Hospital. Jason Morgan, always the strong and stoic figure in Port Charles, faces a heartbreaking moment that leaves him grappling with sorrow. After dealing with the recent fallout from the tangled web of betrayals, lies, and secrets that have rocked his world, Jason finds himself at a crossroads. His emotional turmoil stems from his deep connection to the people he loves, and he's forced to confront the harsh reality of those relationships. This emotional roller coaster will force Jason to reconsider his future and the difficult choices he must make moving forward. His sorrow is palpable, and it promises to be a moment of reflection and pain for the seasoned mobster. As he processes his feelings, Jason will struggle to maintain his usual tough exterior. Viewers will witness the vulnerability of a man who has always been known for his resilience and ability to keep his emotions in check. But this time, it seems the weight of the world is finally catching up with him. Meanwhile, Carly Corinthos, always known for her fiery personality and unwavering loyalty, is consumed by fury as a situation spirals out of control. Carly's anger will be directed at someone close to her, and her emotions will not be easily contained. The past few weeks have been a whirlwind of emotions for Carly, from dealing with her complicated relationships to the shocking developments in her personal life. As she faces a particularly upsetting betrayal, Carly will be pushed to her limits. Expect to see her lash out in ways that could have serious consequences. Carly's fury is something that viewers have witnessed before, but this time it feels more intense, and it's clear that she's ready to do whatever it takes to protect herself and her family. As tensions rise, Carly will be a force to be reckoned with, and her wrath could change the course of events for those around her. The stakes are higher than ever, and Carly's fierce determination could push her to take drastic actions that might surprise everyone. In another part of Port Charles, Sasha Gilmore will be left in utter shock as she learns a life-altering piece of information that could have major implications for her future. Sasha, who has faced an emotional roller coaster in recent months, is no stranger to challenges, but this new revelation will hit her hard. As her life continues to unravel in unexpected ways, Sasha will be forced to confront truths she never saw coming. Whether it involves her personal relationships or her connection to the Corinthos family, Sasha's shock will have far-reaching consequences. Her reaction to this new development will showcase her vulnerability, and viewers will be left wondering how she will cope with this latest curveball. Sasha has been through a lot, and this new revelation will test her strength and resilience in ways she never imagined. As her world shifts yet again, Sasha must come to terms with the reality of her situation and decide how to move forward. Lastly, Nina Reeves is ready to unleash her wrath on those who have wronged her. Known for her complex personality and sometimes unpredictable behavior, Nina's anger will be on full display in this episode. She's been through an emotional journey of her own, and the latest events have only fueled her sense of injustice and frustration. As Nina's anger bubbles to the surface, she will confront the people who have caused her the most pain. Whether she's confronting a longtime adversary or dealing with betrayal from someone she once trusted, Nina's fury is going to be a sight to behold. Her wrath will be fueled by a deep sense of betrayal, and she won't hesitate to go after those who have hurt her. It's clear that Nina has had enough, and she's ready to take matters into her own hands. The fallout from her actions will be significant, and viewers will be left wondering how this will impact Nina's future. Powerful characters face their emotional challenges. General Hospital continues to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The intertwining storylines promise plenty of drama, suspense, and emotional highs as these characters confront their darkest fears and most difficult truths. From Jason's sorrow to Carly's fury, Sasha's shock to Nina's wrath, there's no shortage of intrigue in this action-packed episode. Fans of General Hospital won't want to miss the emotional roller coaster that unfolds on Friday, January 10, as the show continues to deliver heart-wrenching moments, shocking twists, and unforgettable drama. Stay tuned to see how these intense emotions will change the course of events in Port Charles and what the future holds for Jason, Carly, Sasha, Nina, and all the residents of this iconic soap opera. As always, expect the unexpected on General Hospital, a show that never fails to deliver the most compelling drama and the most intense moments. The twists and turns are just beginning, and it's clear that nothing will ever be the same again for these beloved characters. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.